Hello guys, welcome once again to Nuzor Waate Talks, a place where we share experiences as we grow. Hopefully you learn from us as we learn from you. And I am your girl, Nuzor Waate. The last video we made on this channel about the difference between the vagina and the vulva has got a lot of views on YouTube. I mean, people are engaging on that video and people love it. And because of the ripple effect of that video, I am making this video today. On today's video, we're going to be talking about your vagina does not smell like roses, and here is why. There are a lot of myths about the vagina. One of it is your vagina needs to smell like roses. And I don't blame you, because even advertisement companies, they're not making it any easier. Have you seen where advertisement companies, they are marketing their products? Where they bring out a lady's undies and they sniff it, it's not giving the vanilla smell, the rosy smell, and they just use their products that smells like vanilla, that smells like perfume, that smells like roses, and all of a sudden the lady's confident. She believes that she smells like rosy, she smells like, vanilla. My love, that is not true. It's just advertisement, I promise you. It is not the doctor's view, it is not nature's view, it is not even from scientists. So that's your saying, that thing you're saying on the screen, that drama is just for advertisement. It's just marketing. As a young girl, you're beginning to experience vaginal discharge. First of all, that's one turn off. You're like, why am I having discharges on my vagina? And why? You start getting troubled. And then if you don't have someone explain in details to you what you should know and what is right, what is wrong, or what is okay, what is natural, you start beginning to wonder if something is wrong with you. I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of gist in between, and then we're going to be debunking a lot of myths. So this video, we're dividing it into 3 parts. We're debunking myths, we're talking about the science of vaginal discharge, and last part, we're going to be telling you what is normal versus what is not normal. You want to watch to the end of this video, I promise you, because you're going to be learning a lot, especially when in regards to vaginal discharge. The vaginal discharge is not supposed to smell like roses. It has a mild, musky, or slightly tangy smell. And this is affected by different factors throughout the cycles. It could be hormones. It could also be your own way of taking care of your body. And then it could be influenced by stress. This idea of your vagina needs to smell like roses has pushed a lot of women into practicing some things that are not healthy. For example, douching. Because when they sniff the undies, it's not smelling like roses and all of that. They are now being pushed to douche, to carry things and put inside their vagina, washing it. That way, you're not helping the vagina. You are only disrupting the natural flora of the vagina. And I sound like a microbiologist that I am. Do you know that your vagina has a natural bacteria that is there? Yes. If you're a Nigerian, of course I am a Nigerian, and I'm going to give you a gist. For watching from another country, I'm about to expose you to something very funny, of course. There's this set of people in my country that sells natural medicines like herbs, which is very good, it's healthy. But what I'm not comfortable with is their means of advertisement. Just like I said, advertisement company, take it easy or not, tell us the truth. Now, they say things like, if you're a woman and you're having plenty discharge, it is because you have bacteria, Staphylococcus aureus. They just say a lot of things that are not true. If you're a woman, your discharge is white. It is not supposed to be white. You're having heavy discharge. It's not supposed to be like that. They make you look like everything is wrong with you. And that is why I'm here to tell you, my dearest, nothing is wrong with you. The vagina itself has a natural bacteria that God in His infinite wisdom puts there to help shield a lot of things. And I'm going to be telling you the benefits of those bacteria later on in this video. That's why I'm encouraging you to keep watching. So, if you're thinking that because your vagina does not smell like roses, you want to put scented perfume, you are disturbing the bacteria. And when you get to know the benefits of those bacteria, I promise you, you will not want to disturb it anymore. This bacteria is called the lactobacilli bacteria. It is very helpful to the vagina because it helps it to maintain a slightly acidic environment by producing lactic acid. Usually, the vagina is meant to be slightly acidic, ranging from about 3.8 to 4.5. So when you dilute the acidic level of your vagina, you're indirectly saying, bacteria, you can now come and grow. You can come and flourish in my vagina. That is where you now have things like candida, infections. This bacteria was placed by the creator of the human system to help maintain the pH balance of the vagina. So when you disturb it, when you add water, when you add soap to your vagina, you're saying, I don't want you anymore. And it's a good bacteria, so why would you not want it? Another good thing about this bacteria is that they act as natural bodyguards to the vagina. So if you make the environment they're saying uncomfortable for them by allowing other bacteria to grow, you are likely saying that you don't want them, and they will be competing for food. If you kill them, other bacteria will grow. Bacteria like Candida, Gardnerella, those ones can lead to infections. How do they even do this? Another way they do this is by producing hydrogen peroxide. Yes, I know. That stuff they use in cleaning wounds. That bacteria in your vagina is producing it. But the good thing is that it is a mild amount. So that way, it also helps to kill harmful bacteria that would have grown in your vagina. So that's one good thing about the lactobacilli. Should you still tamper with it? Should you still kill it? Or you want to know more about what they are doing in your vagina? Allow the natural nature take its course. They help you. They've helped to prevent things like bacterial vaginosis, yeast infections, and unpleasant odor. But if you keep disturbing them by let's go over to this. Administering yourself with antibiotics when you're not infected. You're killing these bacteria. I mean, the healthy ones. When you do this, when you douche, when you use heavily scented soap there, you're really telling them that you don't need them there. And that's where you start having unpleasant odor coming out from your vagina. And you're wondering, why is it like this? Why does my vagina not smell like roses? You start having infections, candida species, because these things are competing. So if the candida beats when they go for a war, the candida species beats the lactobacilli. Lactobacilli community would reduce. Thereby, candida species will grow more. You start having things like yeast infections. My vagina is itching me. Bacterial vaginosis will come. It will fight lactobacilli. When it beats it too, you start having signs of infection, and you wonder, not all infections are STIs. They are not. Sometimes it is by your own practices that you're making your vagina uncomfortable for the healthy bacteria to grow. So I'm encouraging you right now, let your vagina breathe. Let it breathe. Fuck. Let's move over to the science of the vagina. I hope you're enjoying this section, because I am. Normal discharge is not one size fits all. It changes with your menstrual cycle, your hormonal level, and even your sexual activity. But there is what is typical. The first one, little or no discharge, is a sign that you're about to ovulate, and is a sign of low estrogen levels. Just before ovulation, you would observe that your discharge might be cloudy or white. It's a sign that your cervix is starting to produce mucus. During ovulation, you would notice that your vaginal discharge is clear, is stretchy, or, like raw egg white. I'm not talking about the cooked one here. I'm talking about the raw egg white. If you break an egg, that part that is clear, that raw part, the egg white part that when you boil it turns to egg white hair, that part is what your vaginal discharge should look like most times when you're ovulating. That is a sign that your body has produced mucus. This mucus, what does it do? It helps the sperm to travel for fertilization. So you know that the way the natural body is when you're ovulating, the body expects you to, have, intercourse for production of babies, making of babies. So your body naturally produces that mucus to help the sperm travel easily. So that's why when you're ovulating, you notice that you're having a clearer discharge. It's like raw egg white. After ovulation, you might observe that your discharge is slightly thick or sticky. That's a sign that your body is producing progesterone, and that is the effect of it on your vaginal discharge. Before your menses, you'll notice that your vaginal discharge is becoming very white and creamy. That is a sign that your body is preparing for menses. And of course, during menstruation, you have the red discharge. coming out. Blood, but not completely blood, but then let's just call it blood coming out from your vagina. So I hope this helps. That is to tell you that your vaginal discharge is a signal. It is your body's way of communicating with you. So if you understand these things, you will know that it is not evil, it is not bad, it is not abnormal, it is not wrong. It's just your body's natural way of giving you signals. So when there is something off, you begin to observe, you know. Now I have said it and I've made it clear that the vagina does not smell like roses, of course. It does smell like scented perfumes. It does not smell like vanilla. One thing you should note, it might be musky, it might be slightly tangy, it might be mild in smell. This varies according to individuals, you know, your practices, like I said, and then your hormone. But then your vagina should not smell fishy. It should not have a foul smell. Have you perceived raw yogurt before? You will know that the smell is not, it's not like roses. It's also not like vanilla. It's not, I'm talking about raw yogurt, right? But then it is not having a foul smell. It is when your vagina starts having a foul smell. That's when you know that something is wrong somewhere. And that is why the vaginal discharge is important. It gives you those signals. So understanding it, learning it, and understanding your own body can also help you know when you're out of the normal way your body reacts. What is normal versus what is not normal. We're going to be using a lot of might in this part of the video because it is not confirmed, alright? You're suspecting something. But let's move. When your vagina is giving off a white, thick, clumpy discharge, like cottage cheese. Have you seen cottage cheese before? When your vagina is not giving a smooth discharge, your discharge is clumpy, it might be a sign of yeast infections. Just like I said, back to the video, other part of the video, where I mentioned that we have healthy bacteria in the vagina. But then when you start carrying out practices that does not allow those healthy bacteria to grow, and then there are infections of Candida albicans, which is major cause of yeast. When it outgrows the natural flora of the bacteria, you start having this thing, and it comes with a lot of itching. It comes with redness. It makes you uncomfortable. Your vaginal discharge should not make you uncomfortable. It should not itch you. It is not normal when your vaginal discharge starts itching you. That's a sign that you might be infected. So you should see a doctor, okay? When the vaginal discharge is green in color or yellow, and then it's thick, giving a foul smell, it might be a sign of a bacterial or sexually transmitted infection such as trichomonas or gonorrhea, and it comes with a lot of pain and irritation. When you're experiencing that, you should see a doctor. Please see a doctor. If the vagina is having grayish white or fishy smell, it might be an indication of vaginal vaginosis. And then if the smell worsens after sex, you should see a doctor. It's not normal. It's not normal. Fishy smell is very bad because it's going to make you very uncomfortable. That one, if you even put your undies here, and the whole room odor might just change because of your vaginal discharge. So that one is not normal. And then if you're also having old blood discharge, it might be a sign of old blood too. It can also be an indication of hormonal imbalance. And it can also be an issue with your cervix. So you should also see a doctor. All of these signs, they are just suspicions. But one thing I know, and I can tell you for a fact, is they are not normal. If you're experiencing any of these, you should see a doctor. But what is normal is your vaginal discharge, your color might change. It varies throughout the menstrual cycle. And then your vagina does not smell like flowers. It should not even smell like flowers. Why? It's not bent on stone. It's not encrypted that your vagina should smell like flowers. So all of these are things that people have had misconceptions about. And I'm glad that we're talking about it. I hope people learn from it. And I want to beg you to share this video. If you have any comments you need to make, please drop it in the comment section. Don't hesitate. This is a safe zone. So 3 things we're taking home today. First, your vagina does not smell like roses and is completely normal. Second, the discharges and their indication. And thirdly, what is normal versus what is not normal. Thank you for staying with me. My name is Waate Nuzor, and this is Nuzor Waate Talks, a place where we share experiences as we grow. Hoping you learn from us as we learn from you. Please, if you have any useful comment, do not hesitate to drop them. Kindly share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed. Thank you guys. Have a nice day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.